Well, hi there, and welcome to the Clow Cavalcade of Planes 2025. Neat little fly-in here, and I've got some walking around in the arrival. It was kind of fun, too. And met Joe, the airport manager. Really cool guy. Really nice setup here. Very impressive. I hope you enjoy it. Hey, thanks for watching.
Downwind runway 36 Clow.
Hinkley traffic lighter, Delta 4 left base, runway 9, Hinkley.
Hey, Great Lakes at Clow on downwind. Are you a display aircraft or a transient aircraft?
Behind the flag. Twin Beach, turn final for 6 Clow. Joining left downwind, runway 3 has aircraft on left downwind and side will follow. Hinkley. Hinkley traffic 28A16 Lima, left base, turn 9, Hinkley number 2. Cloud traffic, Great Lakes River 727 Kilo Romeo, my plane turning left base, runway 36 Cloud. Traffic 98A16 Lima, base to final, turn 9, Hinkley.
Cloud traffic, JW roadkill 10 to the west for 36 Cloud.
Twin Beach, welcome to Cavalcade. We'll have parking for you north of the Howard.
Cloud traffic, holiday pitch ride 7 west inbound, west-southwest inbound 36 Cloud. Cloud traffic, Great Lakes River 727 Kilo Romeo is final runway 36 Cloud. Hinkley traffic, 45 Hotel Sierra left base, runway 9 Hinkley. Where do you want Twin Beach?
Twin Beach will be north of the Howard.
All right.
Good job.
Not done yet.
Cloud ops, J-Dub, some shady is going to line up and wait for runway 36 at Cloud.
Asked you if you were a display aircraft. Answer.
A display aircraft.
Hey, Great Lakes, welcome to Cavalcade. Parking for you just south of the temporary tower and on the south side of the red and white pits.
Okay, so I'll take a right turn here.
Hey, sir.
Thanks.
But I digress.
Yes.
Cloud traffic, JW roadkill 7 to the west inbound for 36 and enter on the 45. Cloud.
Cloud ops, J-Dub, some shady is taking off runway 36, parts of southwest Cloud.
Now I see you. Cloud traffic, tri-motors departing 36, right turn out. Wow. Cloud traffic, holiday pitch ride is about 3 miles to the west. It's going to be entering a 45, left down 136, Cloud.
All right, and here we are at Clow Cavalcade. Nice. There's the airplane. Very hazy. There's the Ford tri-motor coming in to land. Got a good crowd here today. Yep. very extensive. A lot of people like to see the biplane. And as you can guess, they're giving Ford tri-motor rides. Oh, I need to clean the bugs off. Look at that. This is truly a bug smasher. And they're giving Ford tri-motor rides here. They got a nice turnout today. There's Joe, the airport manager.
If I can just literally just do this and stop.
Ron Rogers.
Yes.
Yes, I was looking to run into you.
Oh, really?
My name's Jimmy Nahal. I'm one of your subscribers.
Oh, thank you.
I saw your biplane over there.
Yeah.
I was like, yes!
Appreciate it.
Live in Napier Aero, and like I said, a fan. Fly
Cool.
7.3 at American, and this guy's my buddy. He's a United guy.
Oh,
She's a United alum.
really?
Hey, John Cunningham. Oh, this is what they used to put on, I guess it's just what they used to put on airplane, on luggage, back in the day. They used to fill out where you wanted to go and send it to O'Hare.
Yeah. You want to be on a video?
Yeah.
You can be on my video for the
That's
cavalcade.
okay. Got a shot.
Okay.
Some people may be looking for me in a
Although
previous
he
life.
said,
Oh,
he said you're on YouTube. I'll check you out.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, really,
His
really like your
tagline is,
stuff.
but I digress.
Yeah, but yes, okay. All right.
Take care.
Good to meet you, sir.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take care. Well, that was fun. Let's run fun into subscribers.
Did you not know?
This is quite a turnout. Oh, and the Back to the Future DeLorean. I've seen that up at Oshkosh before. Isn't that cute? Wow. Mercury and Gemini capsule mock-ups.
So,
All right, I've already ran into several people who follow my channel, which is really cool. That's why this thing is fun. I guess the shirt doesn't hinder people knowing who I am.
so they started down about a year, maybe 14 months ago, to try to come together.
Ah, the pizza place. Yes, T-33, first jet I ever got a flight in with the Air Force. I was amazed. Of course, by modern standards, it's a total dog, but back then, it's amazing. Ah, T-2 Buckeye. I had a little flight to Las Vegas, and the Navy pilot flew one of these T-2s in. And he said, when they take it on cross country, they don't look into any panels because you don't want to know. Actually, I have a T-2 flight manual. The Buckeye.
Sir, you're a veteran.
Yes. What?
Are you familiar with honor?
Yes, I am.
Have you flown?
No, I have not.
Have you signed up?
No, but I've been to Washington D.C. a lot.
Have you gone with 120 of them vets?
No, I have not.
This is your opportunity to do that.
Okay. You're on video here.
Okay.
You mind?
No problem.
I have a YouTube channel on aviation.
We fly World War II, Korean, and Vietnam vets to Washington for a day of honor.
Yep.
We leave Midway Airport about 6:45.
Okay.
We tour all the main monuments. We start with the Marines, Air Force, World War II, Lincoln Memorial, Vietnam Wall, Women's Memorial, and Korean Memorial. And then we also stop at the Air and Space Museum, the one's closer to Dulles, so we fly in and out of there.
Okay.
We come back to Midway Airport. We have homecoming, parade. That's it. We get back about 8:30, so the thing wraps up about 10:30 at night. And it's all free to a veteran. From Vietnam, like I said, World War II, Korea, and Vietnam.
Yeah. I did not go to Vietnam. I was in training, actually.
You served during the Vietnam era.
Yeah.
That's all
I've got that little Vietnam era thing.
Yeah, as long as you're in the Vietnam era, I think it goes from 55 to 75.
Yeah, I was in 73 to 77.
So you're eligible for it.
Okay.
You just have to fill out an application. It's going to be about a 2-year wait because we're shut down because of COVID.
Oh.
So we're about 2 years behind.
Okay.
The next flight is going to be a week from this coming Wednesday. And at that point, we'll have flown over 12,000.
Wow. All right.
It's not over, so on the app, take you 5 minutes.
Okay.
You get a number, and when your number's called, and you decide you don't want to go,
Okay. Thank you. All right. Sorry, it gets a little disjointed here. All sorts of talking with all sorts of people, which is really fun. And that's what you need to get around traffic. I've always thought that Honor Flight was a really great organization. I just wish my dad could have gone on it. He's a World War II veteran. I've always considered there's a lot more people deserving than me since I never was in combat, although I was in during the time, but I wasn't one of the combat veterans, and I think they're the ones who really deserve that program.
Alright, T6, the aircraft under push here is going to go all the way down to the pit.
If I'm correct, this is an L-19. I believe so. It's been a long time since I've flown one. Used to tow gliders. Towed my son in a glider. Actually, I don't think that is. It looks a little smaller. I'm sure somebody on the channel knows what this is.
Look, like this.
They had the Civil Air Patrol. It does a great job of keeping people at bay on the aircraft, which is nice, so I could walk around and look at other airplanes. And it was funny. A couple times they tried to keep me at bay, and then they go, "Oh, you own this aircraft, don't you?" So that was fun. Mm-hmm. It's the guy who landed before me, the Beech 18. And an Aviation.
Traffic for the end of the crossing midfield, runway 36 from west east, Clow.
Mm-hmm.
Ben, I've been expecting you. I've been waiting for this day to come.
Clow Ops, red helicopter, 1 mile southeast, landing during program.
And this is a A4 Navy attack aircraft. And I mentioned about I would chase a guy flying an F4 with the ejection seat test on the F-18. He also flew the A4, and every once in a while we would engage in playful activity, let's put it that way. We'd go after each other, and he could turn, and I could make high-speed passes. So I'd make a high-speed pass at him. He'd try to turn to get a shot, and I'd try to get a shot in a high-speed pass. And then we just kept doing that, which is kind of the way you go. You fight an aircraft that has a wing against an aircraft that does not have a wing.
Whenever they do the pre-flight check-in for the fourth final.
Alrighty, coming back to my airplane.
13 is waiting for you for the briefing. Please proceed to the briefing tent by the forward time room as soon as possible. And 14, please get there also as quickly as possible.
Because her mom had an aviation class in the same place. So, like, I don't know.
And of course, the beautiful Great Lakes. Uh-huh.
Commander, taxiing from the south ramp to runway 36 o'clock.
Alrighty. And they were giving a lot of rides in the Stearman, a few in the pits, but most of them were Stearman, and of course the Ford Tri-Motor was constantly going. Bill Thacker is one of the pilots, and he and I are both former United pilots. And he's one of the dedicated Tri-Motor pilots, so I bet he's got a ton of time in that airplane. All right, a powered parachute. Wait, where's the wing? No wing, it's in the bag.
Well, for a two-place like this, you need a minimum of a sport pilot license. That's the cheapest license you can get. Instead of a commercial license or a private pilot's license, like you need to fly that plane. This you need, because it's a light sport aircraft, you need a minimum of a sport pilot's license. And once you get that, there's places you can go where you can get that license for this, get a sport pilot license when you fly powered parachutes. Or if you have you can get a sport pilot's license, you need to take training and get an endorsement. My license, when I first started, I was one of those over there. I got my license, I was flying a regular airplane, and then when I got this, I got training in it. You take the test, you go for a test flight, and then your license includes this. Every different kind of airplane that you have to get certain, you get trained in, and it's got to be on your license. So there's some manufacturers that make single seat ones. You only fly one person pilot, and they fall into the ultralight category. That you don't need any certification, the pilot's license. You need training, and it's a lot cheaper. Less than $20,000 you get set up with one of those. But you have to find someone that's an instructor and take lessons in flying it. Because overall, it is a flying machine. You'll kill yourself if you don't know what you're doing. This particular with 2 seats, yeah, you need a license. I just do it for fun. It's recreational fun. Which, for me, if I were to buy a plane like this,
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. If you are a ticket holder on Tri-Motor flight number 13 or Tri-Motor flight number 14, please report to the Tri-Motor tent.
I've owned a 152,
if you're holding a ticket for flight
but
number
it
13,
never had instrumentation like this, although it did have an ILS and ADF, but that was before we had all the fancy glass. Hi.
I don't know. I think that's okay. Yeah, I volunteered on. Yeah.
You got fancy glass in there.
Yeah, it sure does. That's with JA Air Center. We do the avionics upgrades. Those are
Oh, you're out of JA. Okay. Yeah, you guys have done some work on my airplanes in the past.
Oh, it's awesome.
I have a Turbo 310R with 2 G500s, a GTN 650, 750, EDM 790, but I also got the Great Lakes, but it's got a Garmin 660 and a G5 in it, so it's an old airplane with it.
Well, I asked you, which is more fun?
This in the summer, I do aerobatics in it.
That's fair. That's awesome.
Yep.
Nice.
Alrighty. Take care.
You too.
So that was the Bolingbrook Clow International Airport Cavalcade 2025 Cavalcade of Planes. I hope you enjoyed the little walk around there, and it's a nice fun event, and boy is it well attended. And I had an interesting departure. I learned something, 23,000 hours. I still learned something. I made a little mistake. I'm going to see if it shows up in the engine data, but it eventually got my attention, and I'll talk about that when I talk about the departure, but that's in an upcoming video on the departure from Clow back to 3 Charlie Kilo. Anyway, hey, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. My wife and I had a fun time, and it was a nice little beginning of summer flying event. Thanks for watching.